Bonjour, my darlings. Happy Wednesday. Good morning, my darlings. How are you? It's the first day of back to school for 2 out of my 3, so you know we got our cup of coffee. Gonna need a couple more. My darlings, we need more Gavin Newsom energy. Okay, I'm not saying I love the man. California, we have our love-hate relationship with him. But darling, the energy, if there's one thing he understands, it's how to get to these people. All right, the all caps, the many people say America's favorite governor. Many people say the most handsome governor. Many people say this. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Darling, I'm signing all my stuff that for the next little bit. This is my favorite thing. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Signed, the Empress CJJ, like you don't know who I am. And yes, darling, I agree with the folks who came into my comments and said, look, don't talk about it, be about it. Okay, we don't want to hear them talking about redistricting the maps. We want to see them redistricting the map. Trust me, darling, I know. Okay, I got an ear to the ground for Team Blue too, because at this point, what it's looking like to me is that they're just running out the clock. You know, I want to see some action too. The attitude is nice, but I want to see action. Why are we threatening to just now do the thing that they do all the time? Where we're like, well, if they pick up 5 more seats, maybe we'll consider doing something, or maybe we'll just let them have the seats, you guys, you know, decorum. So I'm watching. We're all watching, darling, because we need some fresh booties in the seats after this, if we get to an after this, because I know some folks think that there's something that's going to change in 26. The people who admitted to doing things to get in here are openly planning to cheat to stay there, but y'all think, okay, or 28, because the people that are spending hundreds of millions of taxpayer dollars to renovate that property, apparently y'all think they plan on leaving. They're turning it into another Mar-a-Lago, and y'all are like, we're going to get them out in 28, guys. Okay. All right. I'm glad you think that. I'm glad you think it's just going to happen and they're going to leave of their own volition. All right. Side note, did you hear? I mean, it's rumor has it, but the cellmate of Maxwell is saying that they got all kinds of tea to spill. She was talking about people who were definitely in there. You know, the people that she said definitely didn't do anything so that she could get transferred to that cushy one. So I don't know what's going to happen with that, if anything, but that was interesting. And no one has forgotten the files. Almost everyone on the planet has immediately identified that this dude fortressing DC is just him trying to distract from the fact that him and all of his people are just trying to normalize the PDFery. All right. Which we told you. We told you that's what they're all about. Now you guys are shocked that they're publicly going, let's make 14-year-olds adults. What? Yeah, we told you. And they're going to lower it too. Okay, they're going to bring it all the way down to like 7, because that's what they're doing for Snap. All right? Okay, so that they can prosecute them for being teenage thugs. No, it's not. That's not what it's for, and you know it. You know it. If you bought that crock of shit, I got a bridge to sell you. Okay? Yes, we know that all the cities they called out as cities they're looking at to invade have black mayors. Shocker. Yes, we know that white dudes are now walking around DC with the same shit they had on in LA, stuff they bought on Amazon, harassing black people, going, hey, did you hear about the president's new decrees? All right, we're just keeping the city safe. I see a black person sitting on the steps, so I'm just going to talk to you now and let you know. And I mean, it's wild that they have convinced themselves that we have all the crime statistics when they're out there criming right fucking now. Blacks are the ones with the crime rate. That's just the way it is. No, it's not. Okay, we're correcting all those narratives. You're not superior. Okay, you have recessive mutated genes. All right, you're not the majority, and you never were. You're maybe 12% of the population. All right, and you aren't the innocent ones, and we're the violent criminals, and the numbers just say that. That's wrong. That's wrong. Okay, that's just a flat out lie that you like to wrap yourself up with at night. Okay, so here's the thing, though. They don't have the numbers for a full country military takeover. Okay, if they pulled in every single person, reservist, etc., you've got maybe 1 million bodies, 1 million and change, right? There's over 350 million plus people in this country. There are not enough people for them to occupy the country. That's why they keep making a big stink of things like LA or DC. LA failed. DC gonna fail. All right? It's them trying to flex, but it's also him trying to barricade himself in because, like I keep saying, his own people are starting to get pissed. School year is starting, baby, and they're starting to feel the pinch. And he can stand up there all day and say that everything's fine and that people are making more money and that they're getting bigger bonuses and they're shopping more. And here's a chart and don't believe the numbers. Listen to what I tell you. But even look, I was looking at the comments on a live stream of Miss No Lips lying, and the comments was mostly people going, shut up. My paycheck didn't get bigger. I just got laid off. Why are you still lying? When are you going to handle the groceries? There was like one bot in there going, go stinky pants. Everybody else was like, lies, lies. You guys can't lie to me. I'm looking at my bank account right now. So it's coming. It's coming. It's taken forever and a day. And hopefully it comes before y'all allow them to normalize the PDFery that they're working tirelessly to do, because that's core to their culture, very core to their culture. We told you. We told you. So, just saying. All right, I got to go drop off some kids.